Hey, this is GhostRobo, and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood just came out. Is it a worthy entry into Ubisoft's franchise, or just a quick cash-in? Let's check it out.
Some things even a computer can't do. Like love, Rebecca. Like love.
Brotherhood starts off with a bang. Your city gets attacked, you gotta escape, you lose all your weapons, armor, money, and then it kinda goes back to status quo. Before you know it, you'll be in Rome, exploring, killing guys, climbing buildings, doing all the typical things you've come to expect from Assassin's Creed. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but just because this game has a subtitle, don't expect it to deviate from the typical series formula. There's a couple new weapons, a couple new mission types, but again, it really feels like a 2.5 type sequel. One thing that hasn't gotten tired though is the graphics. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood looks frickin' gorgeous. The game is beautiful both indoors, outdoors, day, night. They've got the lighting nailed down perfectly. Sure, the character models don't look that great, but all of the vistas and views are incredible, and a lot of the recognizable landmarks from Rome are huge. The modern day environments stand out as well, especially in Eagle's vision, and just like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2, the music is epic and outstanding. Remember how I said this kind of feels like a 2.5 sequel? Well, that's mainly because all of the story missions are almost identical to those in Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah, there's some different characters and tweaks here and there, but really, that part could have been an expansion pack. It's not until you get into some of the side stuff that the game really opens and expands up, because for the most part, you'll find yourself synchronizing viewpoints, finding hidden targets, chasing couriers, etc, 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 etc. The combat hasn't really gotten much of an upgrade, though they have added sort of a kill streak kind of mechanic where you can get a bunch of instant kills racked right together. It's super fun and adds some speed to the larger battles. Assassin's Creed 2 had great combat, so they really didn't need to improve upon much here. It's still really great. You're blocking, countering, doing all the things that you're used to doing if you played an Assassin's Creed game. They've added a crossbow, added a few minor tweaks here and there, but really, if you've loved it before, you're going to love it again, and if you haven't played one of these games before, I really think you'll enjoy it. They have added kind of a training mechanic in order to improve some of your execution streak skills, or maybe your combat in general. It's kind of a virtual reality type simulation, and if nothing else, it looks awesome in the kind of black and white setting. The main addition design-wise to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is the new assassins that you can recruit into your Brotherhood. Once you free an assassin, you can then call them to take out a target for you. It's maybe not very necessary, but it sure looks really cool, and they have a whole upgrade system as well as a job system where you can send your assassins off to get some money and some XP for you. It doesn't require much micromanagement, you just send them off, they go, they do their thing, you'll see a success rating, you'll see a time, and boom, they're right back for you. They've also added renovation. You can upgrade buildings in the same way that you upgraded your villa in Assassin's Creed 2. This will increase Rome's income as well as unlock new shops like maybe an extra blacksmith to buy some new weapons. Multiplayer is probably the biggest bullet point feature for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and so far I'm really so-so on it. The main mode has you chasing after a target while other pursuers are trying to kill you, and frankly, it's really chaotic. It has a full upgrade system, kill streaks, abilities, all the things you've come to expect from a Call of Duty type multiplayer game. It really is fully featured. I'm just not sure if it's fully fun yet. There's a lot of small little improvements such as a fast travel tunnel system and better map markers for the secrets. It's just, if you're coming to expect a huge leap forward, you're not going to find it here.
Rescuing princesses from castles now?
Mechanically, Brotherhood is awesome. It's got all of the polish and pizzazz from Assassin's Creed 2, all of the amazing assassination moves, all of the cool combat, all the great exploration. Now you just get to play it again in a different environment. Structurally, it's quite similar, with a lot of underground side missions, small little favors you can do from people, big chase sequences, horse riding, the works. And when you're not too busy looking at the gorgeous views and standing super high up above the Colosseum, or trying to figure out the ever mind-boggling truth puzzle segments, you can go and collect 101 more flags, or try to accomplish some of the mission objectives that allow for full synchronization. There's also flashback sequences that put you in a young Ezio's shoes, chasing girls, following people, other creepy stuff like that. Variety-wise, Brotherhood makes up for its lack of environments with a lot of different kinds of gameplay. It's not a game where you're going to get bored. If you're tired of the story missions, you can go shoot some guys, chase couriers, or find truth segments. Some of my favorite moments so far have been as Desmond in real-world Italy. He has all the same moves as Ezio, he's just a dude in jeans and a messenger bag, so it adds a little bit of flair. And the Brotherhood of Assassins that you have just add to that cinematic feel. You can send guys in for battle and pretty much stand back and watch. Here I've got some mercs taking out the main guards, and once I highlight the captain, I'm going to call on my assassin for the final blow. It looks really cool, and you don't have to do a damn thing. But if you're more of a hands-on kind of player, there's plenty of Borgia towers for you to incinerate in order to free the people of Rome. So back to that multiplayer thing. Yeah, I really just don't know. There's great moments, sure, after you disguise yourself and leap onto your target from a building, but it can be equally frustrating when you're walking through the streets, you find your target, think you made a great kill, only to get killed 5 seconds later by the person chasing after you. That's not fun gameplay. The scoring system is based on how stealthily and uniquely you take down your target, but this creates a kind of conundrum where you're trying to quietly stalk your prey while quickly escaping your pursuer, and half the time, I feel like it boils down to luck. The multiplayer is really customizable, and so far I've had no problem finding matches. I'm just not sure if I enjoy the lulls in between chasing targets, or the randomness when you get killed from behind with no clue the person was coming. All in all, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood is a fantastic game. It's just not that new. But freerunning is still so much fun that I really didn't care about mission repetition or the fact that the story is less focused this time around. I love climbing all over the place, even if it's just to see what's at the top of a building, and the slightly refined combat is super well paced. Once you're done with the single player campaign, I do think multiplayer is worth a shot. It's very distinct, and who knows, maybe you'll get the hang of chaotic killing and getting killed faster than I did.